hated them. I called my aunt crying and she came to fetch me. In the car I could hear how she was tearing my parents a new one. Neither of them tried to convince me of coming back home. We informed the respective authorities about my changed living condition and my aunt is my current guardian. My parents' ways half-assed our contact. Appearing only when it was convenient, sometimes giving me money, etc. Recently they tried to build more contact up but I was not interested. I won a story writing contest and didn't tell them, nor did I invite them to the celebration. And on the website where you can read my story, the thanks goes to my aunt for loving me unconditionally. I didn't invite my parents to my sweet 16 party. Basically I have cut them out of my life. I am not interested in their lives or families or anything. Mom tried to meet up for my birthday but we didn't. She got upset and called me crying and I just didn't care. It was like listening to a TV character cry. It wasn't important, she isn't important to me anymore. Dad called me and said he was worried about me and how my reaction is not healthy, and again I didn't care. As far as I am concerned, my aunt is my only parent. She encourages that I build up my relationship to my parents again, doesn't force me. Anyway, yesterday my parents pulled me out of school and invited me to eat at our old favorite place. Mom had tears in her eyes and even Dad seemed hurt. They tried apologizing for their behavior and pleaded with me to come back, and I just said no and left. I still resent them for choosing a new life over me. But I don't know if I am being a pretty asshole or what to do now. I don't want them in my life, but would I be making the right choice? Ike. Edit, because people think, oh, just made it up and I am a moody teen. You know when you are at a friend's house where their parents don't particularly like you and you feel tense all the time and you feel like you shouldn't be there? That was the feeling I constantly had at their houses. I know that my stepfather doesn't like me that much. My parents would both fight about who keeps me longer. But not in the sense I want to have her longer, but I took her last weekend. It's your turn. Also planning fun activities for the day after I leave. My father and his wife would often schedule visits to the parks or bigger trips specifically to the weeks my mother had me, and my mother and her husband would leave me alone at home so they could go out with the baby. Every chance they got they would ship me up to grandma's or my aunt's place with some excuse and then do family stuff. Also, when you went trough the houses there were barely any pictures of me. They had big-ass portraits of my siblings and them together but almost none of mine. They shipped me off to my grandma's and grandpa's for a whole summer and only called twice. When there are family functions I am often excludes. E.g. my dad had a family barbecue and didn't invite me. They forgot my birthday on more than one occasion, and when they remembered they got me a $10 Starbucks gift card even when they know I don't like Starbucks. So no, they never straight up said it, but they didn't hide it either.